Okay, so we're going to be solving daily temperatures in Python 3. I assume you have already read the question, so I'll get right into explaining it. I'm going to be solving it on the iPad first. I'm not solving it, just explaining what we're going to be doing here. So here, you're going to need to know first what a monotonic stack is. I have a video explaining it. I'll link to it, and we can go from there. And first, what we're going to be doing is, let me just get my thing open here. We're going to be doing is first, we're going to be looping over these temperatures. So what we're going to do first is, since this temperature here is not greater than anything because there's nothing in the stack quite yet, we push it to the stack. And then we go back for the second iteration here, and we say if the stack does have something in it and the current temperature is greater than this stack, the top of the stack, we pop 73 and we get the 73's value and its index in this array, which is this, and we go to put the result here. Since we were asked to return a result array, we're going to subtract the index minus the index of this 73 here, the index of the while loop, or the for loop, sorry. So since this is a second iteration, but it starts at 0 based indexing, it's going to be 1, negative 0, which is 1. And then after that, we push 74 into the stack. And then we do the same thing with 75, and we ask if the stack isn't empty and the last element of the stack, the top element of the stack, is less than this number. We then pop it from the stack, get 74 and 1, and for the result, we get this negative the current iteration, which is going to be 2. So it's 1, negative 2, which is 1. I push that to the result array. We put 75 in. And since the stack does exist, but this 71 is not greater than 75, we push it to the stack. And same thing with 69. And now, this is where the monotonic stack comes into play here. We say 72 is greater than 69, so we pop 69, we get its index of 4, and since the current index of the for loop is at 5, we do 5, negative 4, which is 1. We put it there, and we ask it, again, since we're doing a while loop here, we ask it, is 72 greater than 71? And it is, so we pop it from the stack, 72 and 3. And since it's 5 and negative 3 on this one, for the result array, we're going to get 2. And 72 is not greater than 75, so we push it to the stack and we stop there. And now we get 76, and we say 76 is greater than 72. We get the index of 72, which is 5, and it's going to be 6, negative 5, which on here it is 1. And we ask it, hey, is 76 greater than 75? And it is. So we get 75 with the index of 2. 6, negative 2 is 4. So we put 4 here, and we push 76 into the stack, and it's not greater than anything, and 73 is not greater than anything. And we have the default values of 0. And therefore, that's what we're going to be returning. We're going to be returning the result here. So now, let's get to actually coding this and not just talking about it. So, first we need to make the stack And then we make the result array with the default value of 0 because it's asking us to keep the answer 0 if there is no future day possible times the length of temperatures. And for the index and the temp, we just do temp for the namesake for the naming conventions. Okay, in enumerate temperatures, and then we say while the stack is not empty and the stack and the temperature, the current temperature is greater than the stack, -1, the top element of the stack. And since we're going to be storing the temperatures with like key value pairs, we need to reference the value, which is the 0. Since, for example, if we're looking at 73 here, its key value pair will be 73, 0. And we're referencing the 0th index, which is 73. And we are going to do stack t and stack I equals stack dot pop, which is what we see here. Because if we're popping 73 from the stack after we get 74, we're going to be assigning 73 equals the stack t, and then 0 equals the stack's index. That's what's going to be going on there. And then for the result array, list, we're going to be doing it for its index, the one we just popped, and that's going to be I negative stack dot I. Do not do it the other way around, or you will get the wrong answer. And then stack dot append t and I, because we're going to be appending, the key value pair. And then we just return res, which is all we're going to be doing. Where did I put? Oh, sorry, temp. My bad. My bad. We're gonna have to put it. We're gonna have to do. Oh, I only did it one time, which is my bad. I usually do T. Well, stack and T. Oh, sorry. I keep forgetting that we use temp here. There we go. Very good. And that is how you solve that problem. Let us stop recording.